Good evening.
Hi guys, today we will talk about the Bermuda Triangle. Hope you enjoy
Enjoy
it. Mysteries. Have you ever heard about mysteries before? Have you ever seen ghosts before? Is it thrill you? Make you shiver all night? Well, what about the mysteries of Bermuda Triangle? You will never imagine that this mystery exists in the world. So let us go into the Bermuda Triangle, the mysteries that cause the ship and airplane to vanish around the Bermuda Triangle. But first and foremost, let us know where is Bermuda Triangle located. Bermuda Triangle located around Bermuda, Miami and also San Juan, Puerto Rico near the North Atlantic part. And the common mysteries that happen in the Bermuda Triangle is that the disappearance of US 5 Navy Adventures of Flight 19 and also Witchcraft 1967. Usually, the Avengers of Flight 19 will return back after took off for a routine session at 2:10 in the afternoon, but this time they never returned. The last transmission was heard by Flight 19 is at 7:08 p.m. Because of that, the mission was called for Lieutenant Charles Taylor and his 13 men to go and search for the Flight 19. In about half an hour later, Lieutenant Robert Scott received a transmission radio call from Taylor saying that he was lost in his direction. The plane go and search for Taylor and also Flight 19, but there was no sign at all about those flights. Instead, they conclude that the flight was totally lost. Okay, getting excited already to know about more mysteries that happen in Bermuda Triangle? Let me discuss more. It is about another missing ship, which is Witchcraft 1967. A 23-foot-long luxury cabin cruiser owned by Borak, a owner of a hotel. On 22nd December 1967, Borak has invited his friend Patrick Horgan to go for a Christmas timeline at a shoreline near the Miami at the night. Everything seems to be okay until 9 p.m. where the Coast Guard received a call from Borak. He said that his boat has hit something, but it's not an emergency. In fact, Borak also told that that he had flag with him and will shoot it once the Coast Guard reach the position. In about 19 minutes later, the Coast Guard reached the position, but reached the point where Borak has told, but there was no sign at all. Everything seems to be visible. There even no flare that has been shot by Borak to indicate where he is now. After a searching for about 6 days, the Coast Guard finally given up, and he indicated that Borak has lost and cannot be found in the sea. Moving to my next mysteries, which is the compass. What is the story behind this compass? It is unsolved mystery where whenever the ships or airplane enter the Bermuda Triangle, the compass cannot be read. Even the compass cannot be read by the pilot, the one who is surely capable and expert in doing so. For example, when Charles Taylor go and search for Flight 19, he indicated that the compass cannot be read before he also lost. One fact that you all must know is that Bermuda Triangle is one of the rare places exists that the compass does show to the magnetic north. It showed towards true north, and that's why it's caused confusion towards the pilot and caused them to lose in the Bermuda Triangle. And with that, these are two possible mysteries that I have mentioned, and this is the squadron that has lost in the Bermuda Triangle, and the one on top is Charles Taylor and the other is his crew that's searching for Flight 19.
Well, now that you have known the mysteries of Bermuda Triangle, how about we discuss about the science behind all those mysteries? Yes, you have probably heard of alien abduction and other supernatural or paranormal rumors regarding the Bermuda Triangle, right? Well, it is up to oneself whether to believe it or not. But to me, I prefer the two scientific explanations that we have obtained through some references. The first one is weather changes. Just weather changes? I mean, there are weather changes anywhere in Earth, right? So what makes the Bermuda Triangle so special? It is because the weather changes in Bermuda Triangle is unexpected and unpredictable. Even with nowadays technology, 1 minute it is clear, and minutes later there's a storm. For instance, before the Avengers Flight 19 lost communication, they reported that the weather looked so strange and entering the white water. Even though before that the weather looked so calm. I mean, who would expect a storm on a sunny day, right? Well, enough about that. Now the second causes is underwater craters. You know underwater craters, right? Yeah, the largest among the ocean floor of Bermuda Triangle, which are around half a white mile and 150 feet deep, that caused by the ancient methane explosion. Just hearing those words are enough to make me eerie, don't you? And having goosebumps. I mean, what creatures dwell in those deep and ocean darks? Dark oceans, sorry. Giant fish perhaps, or giant squid. But it is not the sea monsters that cause the disappearance of ships and aircrafts, but the interaction of strong currents over reefs that promotes a constant flux and the development of uncharted navigational hazards. Besides, these underwater craters is very dangerous. Why? Because the frozen methane gas may be explored anytime, and despite in smaller power, it can sink the large vessels. So, there you go, the two causes of these mysteries, which is the weather changes and underwater craters. The US President Woodrow Wilson commented once on the missing ships, and I quote, "Only God and the sea know what happens to the great ship." Thank you.
Thank you.